The Bible says, O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me. Here the psalmist recognizes and rejoices that God alone is the one that healed him. God alone is the one that helped him. God alone is the one that gave him the deliverance he so desperately sought for. And you and I have to have the same realization, the same recognition, the same reliance on God alone to be our help, to be our deliverance, to be our refuge in a time of trouble. But in acknowledging that God had healed him, he had to forsake his ability to help himself in a desperate situation. He had to stop meddling. He had to stop trying to manage. He had to stop trying to do things in his own efforts and by his own wisdom and with his own wit. When God heals you, when God helps you, it has to be God alone, apart from your hands. If it comes with your hands, like the altar of stones that you weren't supposed to put your tools to, your hands can pollute God's picture, spoil God's deliverance, mess up what God might be trying to do in your life as you seek to wholly rely on Him. It's like picking at a scab. God has ordained that when you get a cut, that body will form a scab and allow that wound to heal in God's timing and by God's decree. But if you and I are impatient, if you and I are self-righteous, if you and I cannot wait on God, you'll pick at the scab and try to move it along a little faster, make it go the way you think it should go. But if you would just leave it alone and leave it to God, the Lord can heal you and hear your cry. So if you've got some kind of problem today, some situation today, some area of your life today where you feel like your back is against the wall and you're crying unto God, trust in Him and let His deliverance come to pass and stop picking at the scab. Let it alone and let God heal. And then you too will rejoice with the psalmist, O Lord my God, I cried unto thee, and thou hast healed me.